Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm going to be showing you how to actually improve your shot power without 500 steps. Let's go. First thing you need to do is get a ball. You want to analyze how you shoot. So if your shot looks something like that, there's a couple of things that we can improve. First things first is that you need a run up. Most of the power that you're going to get that comes extra is from your run up. To put it into nerd terms, the more velocity that you have going through an object, the faster that object will go. So now that you have your run up going, you can kick a little bit faster, but now it's time to improve your technique. So if you're not fully following through the ball to actually give yourself the most power and to give yourself the most accuracy, then you're doing yourself wrong. Follow through is straight, it's going to go straight. And if you follow through to the corners, guess where it's going to go. The third thing I want to talk about is how pumped your balls are. Because if your balls are flat and they aren't pumped up to spec, you're going to be missing out on a lot of your power. So over here you can see what it's telling you to pump it up to. Now if you put deflated balls and you go straight to playing with really hard balls, your feet are going to hurt. So make sure you do it in increments. Congratulations, if you made it this far, you've already improved your shot technique by a bit. But now let's go into the harder things to change. And that's how you lock your ankle and when you lock your ankle. So if your ankle is locked the entire way, you're going to miss out on power because your muscles need to be relaxed until they strike the ball, and they need to tense up to actually put the mass to the ball. So you want to tighten your ankle at the last moment that you can. The more fluid that your strike is until you hit the ball, the faster the ball will go. But where are you hitting the ball? Well, there's numerous different ways that you can hit the ball, and it really just depends on how close you are to the net. If you're really far from the net, you want to be hitting the ball right here. But if you're closer to the net, you want to finish instead. So don't even try to go for power. Just go with accuracy with the insole. Okay, now this is the hardest thing to change, and that's your actual biomechanics. So if you can't relax and tense up when you need to subconsciously, you're not going to be able to hit the ball pretty fast. So you need to just start training, hitting the ball over and over again. Not only will this develop the technique that you need to actually strike the ball, it's going to develop the confidence that you need and the power within your legs and your core to actually strike the ball properly. So now you know how to train your shot power. But how do you and when do you decide when to use it? Well, this is very situational. If the goalie's pressing you really hard, you should just chip him. But if you are far out and you just want to get a shot off, use as much power as you can so you can get it to the corners as fast as you can. For example, if I'm already this close to the net, it's likely that I already beat the goalkeeper or he's a little bit back on his line. So all I have to do is either actually properly chip him, not like that, or hit it into the sides. If you clicked on this video, you probably think that shot power is the #1 thing that matters. And as a coach, I'll tell you, it's really not. The most goals I've seen from the players that I coach has been from placement over power. So guys, this is how you improve your shot power. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'll be pushing out more videos to you guys soon, and until next time.